Yo, E-King Fight News. Jesse Vargas is staying on Keith Thurman. He's not letting this go. He's not letting this go. He wants to get a fight in with Keith Thurman. And we're going to talk about, what it is, E-King Fight News. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, you got to do that shit real quick. Anyways, Jesse Vargas to Keith Thurman, shout out to boxing scene. Only cowards back out. That's what he has to say. And he's breaking down the story of how this Keith Thurman fight came about. He was the front runner. He was the guy that was almost acknowledged as Keith Thurman's next fight. And then what happens? All of a sudden, Keith Thurman shows up at this media event with obviously Showtime announcing the schedule, and Jesse Vargas not invited. And Keith Thurman blatantly said, "You know what, Jesse Vargas, I'm not fighting." He said, "I'm not fighting Jesse Vargas." My God, I've never seen someone blatantly duck guys in this way, holding two. I've never seen a two-belt holder duck guys like it's nothing. Keith, you got 2 championship belts. You need a comeback fight. And you turned down Jesse Vargas, man. I mean, shit. It would have been a good night of boxing. Everyone would be back with you. You would get the credit you deserve if you beat a guy like Jesse Vargas, and that would set you up for bigger and better fights. But Keith Thurman said, "You know what? I need to get that easy work. That work is a little too hard right now." The fucking guy, Keith Thurman, man. So this is what Jesse Vargas had to say. "I had a long layoff, a little over a year, but I was hoping I would come back for a world championship. The Thurman fight was brought up through his advisors, but the word is he was still hurt, and that fight was supposed to go down in December. But there was the Aaron Herrera option, and he took it. So he took the Aaron Herrera fight. Meanwhile, Keith Thurman staying inactive. He beats Aaron Herrera. So that's a great setup fight for a guy like a Keith Thurman. And Jesse Vargas is saying, nothing has changed. Nothing's changed. He still wants Keith Thurman. He lit that fire. He lit this flame in him that isn't going away. And he's gonna, this is what happens. This is what happens when you're supposed to fight someone. And literally, Keith Thurman went from, we can make this fight happen. Jesse Vargas, the tune-up fight. That's something where it can happen if we make it happen. He's always in the middle here. It's nothing decisive coming from Keith Thurman. 2 fights. Yeah, give me 2 fights and I should be ready for Errol Spence. You get this dude. I'm tired of Keith Thurman right now. I'm so fed up with this welterweight champion that has no passion to be the best in the world. There's no passion there at all. No, none. He says 2018 is bum season, baby. It's bum season. Get this dude the fuck out of here, man. It's bum season. Oh, man. Keith Thurman needs to get the fuck out of here. This is what Jesse Vargas had to say. "I'm ranked number 3 by the WBC, so I don't see any issues for getting this fight made, especially with him saying I'm a tune-up fight. If that's the way he feels, why is he backing out now? He's getting cold feet, and I don't know why. Once you say the guy's an easy fight, then a month later you say he's not an easy fight, and you want an easier fight." Those words shouldn't be coming out of the mouth of a champion. Jesse Vargas is on point here. Keith Thurman, conduct yourself as a champion. You got 2 belts. You won them by going through tough fights. Jesse Vargas for sure isn't as tough a fight as a Danny Garcia. So why are you so phased? I don't get it. Why is Keith Thurman? He's phased right now. Man shook. Errol Spence got him shook. But apparently, he must have changed his mind and thought it through and found out I'm not a tune-up. Only a coward backs out from what he says, so he better step up to the plate. We can make this fight happen. The minute he agrees to the fight, we can make the fight happen. So there you have it, Jesse Vargas. Very serious about making this fight happen. He'll probably take another light work. he might take a medium contender. Who knows who's gonna fight next? Hopefully this fight happens. He's still out there for Keith Thurman, and it's a shame because he's put in a situation where is he gonna wait for Keith Thurman to make up his mind, or is he gonna fight and take himself out of that running for a Keith Thurman title shot? It's fucked. It's fucked right now, and Keith Thurman should step up. People were talking about Jesse Vargas as a legit fight. He seemingly didn't have a problem with it when people were bringing it up, and now all of a sudden it's a problem. Man, get this dude, man. This champion needs to realize that he's not champion to no fucking. This ain't 154, and I'm just saying that 147 division. It's not 168. It's not cruiserweight, and I'm just trying to say. That 147 pound, there's a standard of excellence at the welterweight division that needs to be held up. If you're not going to hold that up, get rid of your fucking titles. And that's the other thing Jesse Vargas said. He said, if you don't want to connect yourself with a champion, get rid of those fucking titles. You don't deserve them. And you should just be champion emeritus or some shit. If he wants to go off and fight bums or whatever. Bum squad. This is the real bum squad right now. It's Keith Thurman. It's Keith Thurman, 2018. It's Bum Squad, baby. E King Fight News. Y'all know what it is, man. Subscribe to the channel. And, of course, hit that bell icon.